I have with me the brand new Polestar 3. This is the long range dual motor with the performance package, and in this video we will do the test drive and I will give you my feedback on how it's on the road, how is to drive this brand new Polestar 3. Of course, I will have a separate video. If you want to see the full review with this Polestar 3, definitely check out the other video. In this video we will focus only on driving. 510 horsepower, 560 kilometer range, VLTP. It's incredible. The numbers on this car are incredible. Also, the version that I have with me is with the performance package. It comes with air suspensions. Also, it comes with those beautiful rims, goldish brake caliper, Brembo brake, 4 pistons brakes, and also we have ventilated brake disc on the front, and on the rear it comes also with the same kind of goldish brake calipers and ventilated brake disc as well on the rear. Those rims are 21-inch rims which come special on those performance package. Exterior design look gorgeous from my point of view. I really like this design language from Polestar, and they bring it also on this Polestar 3. And by the way, if you want to make a test drive with the car and see the car, definitely check out polestar.com, the online. You can also book your test drive. Anyway, check this out, the key. How cool is this small key from Polestar? It's a white super small key, like a small chocolate or like a small soap which you find in the hotels. Also, I like the fact that it comes with keyless entrance. That means you don't have to press any button on the key. Basically, it doesn't have any button. You just come close to the car. Sometimes you can set it to unlock automatically, or you can come close, put your finger here, and you can see the car will automatically unlock and the handles will come out. The handles will go on the door, so we can improve the aerodynamic. Also, electric folding mirrors. It has those beautiful mirrors without a frame. It looks really cool. Anyway, let's go inside because it's a little bit noisy around here. The interior look fabulous. To be honest, I really love what they do with the interior, not only on this Polestar 3 but also yesterday I tested Polestar 4 and I was so surprised on the quality and the job that they do inside those cars. It comes with normal pedals, so no aluminum pedals on this version. It comes with this beautiful bio attribute microtech material which is 100% fossil free. That means it's recycled materials. The quality, it's really good. I really like the feeling of those seats. They are very similar with not leather, but it's very similar with a jacket that's water resistant and so on, but the quality, it's incredible, and the size and the way they look, it's really nice. Also, I love those goldish seat belt. Also, some storage space down here. You have USB ports and so on. Anyway, let me go inside. More about that, guys, we will talk in the review video, so yeah, definitely check out that video. I want to give you some technical data before we start driving, and then I will explain you a few things here in the interior. As I said before, the version that I have with me is the most powerful version. It comes with 2 electric motors, one on the front, one on the rear. Is the long range with performance package. It's all-wheel drive, and the price of this car start at 88,190 euro. I know it's expensive, but trust me, the technology and the quality inside this car, it's incredible. Also, this Polestar 3, it's built in USA, also for Europe and for United States or North America. For China, they have a separate factory in China. For Asia, they build it in China. Also, power of the car, 510 horsepower, 910 Newton meters. Also 0 to 100 in 4.7 seconds. Top speed of the car, 210 km/h is limited there. The range, 560 km, and the consumption around 22.2 kWh. The towing capacity, 2,200 kilograms. Battery capacity, 111 kWh, but 107 kWh is the net usable capacity. 400 volt architecture, NMC lithium battery. The turning circle, 11.8 meters, and the drag coefficient 0.29. The weight of the car, 2,500 84 kilograms. Also very important to notice and to mention in this video is the fact that the car comes with torque vectoring on the rear. That means the car is capable to send the power from left to right on the rear, so that will improve the dynamic of the car and the stability and curves. Also, the rear motor can be disconnected from the clutch. That also improves the efficiency of the car. On this version we have a 1610 watt speakers with 25 speakers. The sound system, Bauer & Wilkins, it's incredible. Now guys, that you know all the technical data, let me put the seat belt. Adjusting the seat is very simple from here, so you can adjust the position. The mirror visibility is pretty good. Visibility around the mirrors on the side, it's pretty fine. You can adjust it from the screen. A lot of similarities with what you find on Tesla, but the plus here on Polestar 3 and also on Polestar 4 or other Polestar is the fact that you have these digital screen, which is crazy useful. Plus you have a head-up display directly on the windshield, and the brightness, the clarity, it's extremely good. Now what you have to do, because you don't have any button here to start, so we don't have too many physical button excepting this one here, you press the brake, and then all you have to do from the stalk here, because from here you change the position, the gears basically, or the position, you put it in drive or you put it in reverse. If you go up, it comes with a 360 degrees camera, which is extremely useful, and it works very smooth and very fast. One of the best, fastest 360 degrees camera, which you can also zoom in, zoom out. It's crazy good, and you can see also the front and the rear camera. Extremely good camera system. And also from here you have a few shortcuts. Speed limit warning, you can also deactivate it. You have one pedal drive and all kind of stuff. I will show you in a second. If you go here to the vehicle, if you go to vehicle here, and then you go to the second page, to the settings, you go to drive here, and then you have the creep mode, activate, deactivate. You have the raise the air suspension, so you can raise the air suspension if you want to do that, because it comes with air suspension on this package. Also you have power delivery, range or performance, how you like to have, like kind of a normal or sport mode. And then you have the steering wheel, how you like to feel it, light, a little bit stiffer, or all the way like in a sporty mode. I will start with standard. The suspension, standard, nimble or firm, or the one pedal drive. And if you choose standard, it's a proper one pedal drive, and I will show you, we will test it together in this video. We will test all these driving modes in a second. And now I love the fact that the car comes with Google built-in. That means it has the same system as you have it on your phone. You have the Google Assistant systems where you can talk with him. You have also this incredible Google map with traffic and all those real life information, which it's one of the best. Is the same as Renault use it on their car, and also Volvo and Polestar. Crazy map, one of the best. Plus it's super responsive, and it's loading very fast. It shows you all the charging stations around you and restaurants and so on. You just press this button and you see all the charging stations around here. Very useful. Now let me find a destination where we can go and it's not too much traffic, so we can drive a little bit also on the highway, and then also a little bit in the city. So let me check here, not so farther away. Let's go here, let's drive here, 16 minutes, perfect. And we go on the highway, and then we can come back without any highway. I love the fact that you have also the full map on the screen here, but you can customize it. This is the voice command. You can customize to see the car, and we can activate also the Autopilot or ProPilot they call it on the highway, so you can see how it works. And another thing that I wanna do, where is this? To the vehicle, car status. I think it should be around here. Here the tire and pressure, key tag. No, where is the consumption? This is the thing that you need a little bit of time to get used with it in the beginning. I think it's around here, charging or advanced. No, it's not here. I don't know where is the I'm not sure where is the consumption tag, to be honest. Maybe here. No, Anyway, I will check it in the end of the video. Let's drive it. From here you just go down in drive mode, and right now the car is ready. It says also ready there. Look left, right, and then let's start driving it. So we can basically press this here, so we can go around here. Man, the first impression when you start driving a Polestar, and that's clear also here on Polestar 3, it's that smooth feeling. And I came here with my car, with my Tesla Model Y, and I have to be honest with you, man, I have to be honest. As much as I am a big fan of Tesla, I have to tell you that Polestar are from other class. So definitely I would say that I have to go right here. Definitely I would say that Polestar is more of a competitor for Mercedes or Audi, or anyway something. Anyway, the price, it's also extremely high in comparison with Tesla, but if you compare it with a Model X, for example, then it's not a big difference. Model X, I think they are also around the same price or even more expensive somehow. Yeah, I have to. Okay, but trust me guys, if you have the money, you wanna have one of these Polestar. It's crazy good. It's really good, because it has also those air suspensions over the bumps. It's extremely pleasant. Also, by the way, I'm really curious to see if this one yes, it has double glass on the front, so the windows are double glass, and I noticed that the sound insulation inside, it's also really good. The position of driving, the steering wheel also, by the way, the steering wheel can be adjusted in the mirrors from the screen, the same as on Tesla Model 3 and Model Y. Very good quality on the steering wheel, great grip, good size, good view, so I have nothing to complain about those things. It's so smooth. The pedals feel so good quality. And by the way, because we have this system, one pedal drive, that means if you release the acceleration, it goes to a completely stop. So this is a proper one pedal drive. So it's not like in other cars where the car is still creeping. You can choose to creep, but you can choose to have it like a proper one pedal drive. And trust me, I think every single electric car should have this one pedal drive in a proper way, and it's pretty strong. As long as you release the acceleration, I will show you right now before we go on the highway, you can see it's extremely strong, the recuperation. And of course you can change it from here. If you go to settings and you go to drive, you can choose to have lower recuperation, so when you release the acceleration, it is strong, but it's less stronger. And it also go to a completely stop, but you can choose to turn it off completely. That means you accelerate, you release, and look at it, the car is just rolling. It's just rolling, something that you don't have this option in a Tesla, something that I wish Tesla to bring in their cars. You have it here on Polestar. I think Polestar, they are really smart. And we have on Nimble the suspension. If I go to standard right now, the suspension should be even more comfortable. Wow, I'm impressed. The sound from the suspension, from the mechanical parts of the car are extremely good made. Yesterday I test drove the Polestar 4 and I noticed that the car, it's almost perfect. There were a few things that I wish to be different on that car. I'm really curious to drive this one. It's for the first time when I drive this one. I just came here and I have 1.5 hours to test it and check the car. I don't have too much time with it, but I try my best to give you as many information as possible. I like also the head-up display. It's very clear on the windscreen. But to be honest, because I have this screen right here in the front with a lot of information, all the information that I need, I'm not sure if I really need the head-up display. Otherwise, the position of driving, it's nice. The quality of the seats, it's very good. You can get it, you have an option also to get it with animal seats material, but you can get it also with sustainable materials. And Polestar make one of the most sustainable cars with a lot of recycled materials, a lot of materials that can be reused after in other cars as well. Other than that, also here you have this range or performance, so I leave it on performance because I want to accelerate a little bit to test it. The steering wheel can be changed. For example, here we make it a little bit lighter because we are in the city, so that will be much more helpful around the city, but you can put it firm when you want to drive a little bit sporty, dynamic on the mountains. But when you have it like this, wow, on the lighter side it's extremely easy, extremely light, you barely feel it. Oh, I love it. Wow, it feels so pleasant. It's so easy to drive, and also the car, it has 2,500 kilograms and it feels light, it feels silent inside. Man, the quality is good, the quality is good. And from what I feel, I hope Geely will keep this Polestar, and they will keep making those cars, and they will keep bringing those cars to other markets, because I know they are not in all the markets. There are some countries which are not, they don't offer Polestar, but regarding the quality and the driving feeling, it's extremely nice. And I didn't test yet the new Volvo EX90, which is kind of built on the same platform in United States. They have the same wheelbase, but EX90 is a little bit bigger, more spacious, so it's a bigger SUV. But this one is more compact, so the aerodynamic is better, the range is better. Oh, acceleration wise, it's so pleasant. Oh my god, I just the grip. Think about, we have torque vectoring on the rear. The car can split the power between left and right depending on the curve, depending on the situation. That make the steering wheel firm here on the highway. I want to have it a little bit more firm on the firm side. But oof, when you press the acceleration, it's crazy. 510 horsepower. It says a lot about the capacity and the capabilities of this car. But I don't want to take I don't want to get tickets, because we are in Austria around here, and Austria have a lot of radars, and I want to drive in a speed limit. You can see the blind spot view monitoring in the corner. And by the way, guys, if you want to activate Autopilot, you do it from this talk. You go down like that, and right now you just activate it, and from now on it's activated. So the Autopilot, it's running in this moment. It's stay between the lanes, it's accelerate, it's braking, and it works really good. I tested before on Polestar 2 and it works extremely good. And you will see that it's almost the same good as on Tesla. It warns you to have your hands on the steering wheel from time to time, but yeah, practically you have to have your hands on the steering wheel, but practically it works extremely good. It has around 5 cameras around the car, 12 radars, and another 5 sensors. And also you can get this car from next year with a LiDAR that can be installed on the car around here upper, and that LiDAR can read the environment around the car and can map up a 3D map to know exactly what is around the car, and that will give to the car an autonomous driving, or at least they will try to do that. So that will be interesting. I can't wait to test and to see that. Now you see the Autopilot is still working. I drive behind this car just to prove you how it works, and then we can also accelerate, and then you can deactivate it. Very simple. Also from here you activate, from here you deactivate. You can use the voice command from these buttons. You can use also to see the driver assistant view mode. So you can see right now from here you switch, and you can see right here pretty simple how it looks. And you can see right now the car basically it sees when the car in front it is, the car on the left, on the right. So how cool is that? Just like that. And you can switch also to navigation again, and then switch it again to these driver assistance systems, which keep the car on the track, just like that. So simple. Now I press the brake, I deactivate that, but I can activate it again from here. And then even here where the lanes are kind of in construction, I noticed that it can do a good job. Now I take the control for the safety reasons around here. I think it's better, and then later on we can activate it again, because you see the lanes are not so clear. So usually the lanes should be extremely clear in order to understand what's happening around here. Again here, let's activate it again, and let me see, where is it? If you wanna.
Where is what?
Where is what? Oh my god. Where is how many degrees are outside today?
Today in Dornbirn, expect a high of 11 and a low of 6.
Tell me something about the new Polestar 3.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Can you turn off the climatic system?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Can you turn off the AC?
Okay, turning off the aircon.
Nice. So yeah, you can use this Google Voice Assist as well on the car. I was searching for the speed. So from here you can increase the speed of the Autopilot from this left, and you have also a few options here to choose when you set up the Autopilot. But from here you can activate and change the speed that you want to set to the ProPilot, they call it, or Autopilot, depending how you want to call it. It's simple to use, and you can see right now the car, it's basically stay between the lanes, accelerate, brake, keep the distance, that's it. And you can change, I like very much this one with navigation in the front.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Okay, let's deactivate also the Autopilot. Then I want to try also some acceleration. The car, it's crazy in terms of grip on the ground and acceleration, and performance wise it's really good. Now here we don't have anymore that speed limit, so we can accelerate if we have some space around here. Suspension, let me put it on firm side, a little bit more sportier, and I should start feeling a little bit stiffer now. Yeah, I already feel that. Ooh, wow. Even if you have around 80 km/h or 90 km/h, if you need that speed, you just turn the signal and oh my god, it's instantly, it's push you back in the seat, almost take your breath. Wow. Lovely feeling. It feels so light. I'm so impressed, and the grip on the ground, it's really good. Oh, I like the stalks. The stalks behind the steering wheel has such a good quality. It feels so good. Again, we can activate Autopilot, and from here we play with plus and minus, and the car will keep the speed, go down to 100, and right now it will keep around here. It's easy to activate. I love the way they add it here. It's the same as on Tesla. It's perfect like that. You don't have to stress too much. Again, you can go a little bit faster here, and the car is just going faster. The Autopilot warn you from time to time to have your hands on the steering wheel, but it's doing a good job. you feel like you can trust this autopilot. It really works fine. I like also the side support here. Acceleration, let's try one more time from 19. Oh my god, it's crazy. The front end, it's lifting a little bit up, but the grip on the ground is just phenomenal. It has such a nice grip on the ground. I'm so impressed. So the car have around 560 kilometer range VLTP, probably in real life, driving with climatic system without thinking too much about that. Probably you will have around 450 kilometer. You can expect that from electric cars. Also, I like very much the fact that even though you don't have too much physical buttons, you have those on the steering wheel and here, so you have placed everything, even the screen, it's placed relatively good, so you can reach it very easy and fast. This is something that I like, and I really appreciate on what they did with the car. So we can slow down. We have to go out on the next roundabout, so you can go back to the navigation. It's so clear, you can see it extremely clear on the screen. But also here we can definitely go back to the vehicle, and then we can go to settings, to the drive, and we can go to standard here on the one pedal drive to make it a little bit stiffer when you release the acceleration, and go back to standard on the suspension. And that's it. Steering feeling, maybe let me put it on light, yes, to have it lighter. And I still like the fact that I can go into the menu of the screen, and in the same time I still have navigation. This is extremely useful, something that I miss on Tesla Model Y, because sometimes I have to go back to the map because I need to change something, but I have to see also the map. I have to see where I go next. And you see, Polestar have this option, which is extremely useful from my point of view. And I can have my settings here or whatever, and I can have also the map on the screen. So this is very good. And going in the city and driving at low speed, it's like floating. It's like you feel like the car is floating. We are around the Liechtenstein, if I'm not wrong. Those mountains are from Liechtenstein. It has been a while from when I was here last time around here. It's a very small country, but it's amazing. Only with mountains and winery, and it's really cool. Now going a little bit bad, but the suspensions are crazy good. It's like floating. You barely hear something from the suspension. I have to tell you guys, I enjoy so much the car. Yeah, but the price of this car, I can buy two of mine, but the quality difference and the driving feeling difference, it's huge. It's definitely huge. And also it's a beautiful car. Polestar makes such a nice design when it comes to exterior design. It's like floating, totally floating. And it's silent, the sound insulation, it's good, the suspension, the comfort in the car, the visibility, everything seems to be extremely good made. Even the sound of the turning signal, it's so pleasant. Yeah, this is about everything. It's coming down to the budget and money, because if you have the money, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't buy Polestar. You have all the advantages, plus You can charge the car also at Tesla supercharger stations, which is an amazing advantage these days. So Polestar really opened up this. So another big advantage. So now Tesla doesn't have this advantage anymore that you cannot charge it at a Tesla supercharging station. So you can do that now, which is great. So yeah, I don't see any reason now. If you have the money, go for Polestar any time of the day. So we can go somewhere around here, try to turn around the car somehow around here maybe, or maybe we go a little bit in front, and then I want to change the navigation system so we can go back, or let's go left, I guess. Let's go around here. They working here. You can see the steering wheel, it's extremely light and pleasant. And we can go over those capstones around here. Oh man, you don't even feel them. Look at this, it's crazy. Oh boy, it's fantastic good. Now if you want to park it here, you go in reverse like that, and then you go farther away, and you can see from many angles, you can see what's in the back. The steering wheel, it's turning. So I think this is the biggest difference between the steering mode in soft and firm, and you really feel the difference between different driving modes. And then you park it like that. It's so easy, just like that. This is the hazard light button, by the way. Now if we want to go back to the navigation right now, and I want to go back to Polestar service, see locations, you can see how fast it's loading around here, and we can go back to where we start driving around here on the 2. This one is right, yes. And then all you have to do is just press start, but I want to add something to the options, because I don't want to go on the highway, right? So I want to go there, but I don't want to take the highway. I want to search for alternatives, route options, and avoid motorways, right? So I go back, and you can see it gives me a few other options, and if I choose the B, A, B, C, so I have 3 options: 6 minutes slower, similar, and so on, and I choose this one because I don't have traffic. And then it's the same as on your phone. It's just incredible. Now again, go in reverse a little bit, you can see right here from above, and then going on the road. And it's so easy to go around. I have to go here and then here. Look at it. Over those cupstones. Man, it's incredible suspension. Wow, it's crazy. You have to test drive it. So definitely go on the Polestar website, polestar.com, and schedule a test drive with the car. If it's in your country, that's good. See which one it's close to you, and go and test it, because you might be in love with those cars. They're really good, and I'm so happy that they bring more and more models on the market, which is extremely useful. I don't have too much time with the car. It's already 2 and 10 minutes, 14:10, and I have it until 14:30, so I probably have to go back. The turning circle seems to be good, even though on the paper 11.6 meter doesn't look so good, but for such a big SUV, is not huge, but it's pretty big. it's kind of fine. It feels like you can go in small spaces with it without any problem. The grip on the steering wheel, it's good quality. It's pretty nice. We reached the destination at 14:39. It's a little bit late, but I think it's fine. Also, it comes with an application, performance application, which they try to upload and come with a new version. Will come in the future, which will be really interesting as well. Also, you have some shortcuts down here, which you can have. For example, you can see the range and trip down here, and this is what I was looking a little bit earlier, and I find it right now. It was exactly in my face and I didn't see it. Was the consumption, and you can see the instant consumption right now, and you can see the dynamic range. So this dynamic range mean it will always change based on the last kilometers that you did, you know, like last 10 to 15 kilometer to 100 kilometer, and it will tell you how much you can still drive with how many percentage you have in the battery. So right now we have 77%, 280 kilometer. It says like still left range, but I think you can do better than that. Activate again the autopilot, and now the car, it's engaging even here in the city. So even here in the city you can activate. As long as the lines are visible, the car is doing a lovely job. And man, I love those suspensions on comfort are a bless. I wish I have it on my car. And you can see right here the speed, the driving style, climatic, and we can swipe it like that, and you can see also the consumption around here and the numbers, which I will show you at the end of this trip, because more important are the numbers on long term than the short term. So yeah, you can see the average consumption 24.6 until now, and it's still working. The autopilot, it's still working. Still keep the distance between the car in front and your car, and you can do also at the current trip since charging and all those numbers here, which of course I will show you in the end. But yeah, but this one, it's really interesting how it shows you those numbers around here. Yeah, we can go in here right now. We catch those trucks in the front. Not so fun. And you can see right here, depending on driving style, speed and climatic, what is the consumption there. Man, when you press the acceleration and you are under 50 km/h, the car is just insane. I mean, the explosion of power, it's crazy. So for example, there's nobody behind, and here it's 80, but we have like 40, and then whoa, the acceleration, the grip was just like instantaneous. It's crazy. It's crazy fast. Now let's jump here. Woo. It feels nice, man. The suspension are so nice. Whoa, it's like floating. It's crazy good. Now what I want to do, I want to go back here to the settings and the drive mode, and I want to put it on firm suspension, a little bit firmer, steering wheel a little bit firmer, and recuperation here still stay like that. Okay, perfect. Let's do it like that, man. Now, yes, I can feel the suspension a little bit stiffer now, and the steering wheel not super stiff. It's not a sporty feeling. Don't expect that the steering wheel to be quite sporty. It's still soft, it's still pleasant, but the suspension definitely feels stiffer, but in the same time it still holds that quality, but it's just that you feel a little bit more of what happened under the car. You feel more the feedback to the wheels. Now it's nobody behind, so I can slow down a little bit. And from 20, oh my god, the acceleration, it's insane. Whew, it's insane. Yeah, 4.7 seconds is not the best, not the craziest, but still, it's still super powerful, super powerful. So more than you need. And even here in the roundabouts, it stays good on the road, good stability, pretty fine. There's nobody behind. Let's see if I can do from zero, from scratch. Oh my god, it struggled a little bit to grip, but I almost stopped my breathing. It's almost stopped my breathing. It's, ooh, the grip, it's insane, and it's just the push. It's so instantaneous. It's like you feel the gravity from the side. It's insane. Whew. It's quick. It's quick. You feel how it's gripping the ground. And now we have winter tires, by the way. The summer tires should have a better grip. Not because you feel a little bit of slip ring in the beginning, but then it's gripping instantaneous. It's just like 1 second maximum, less than 1 second. But with the summer tire, the grip will be even better. Oh, nice. You have performance, you have driving feeling. Yes, you see the steering, it's still soft. It's not so hard as you feel it on a Tesla. It's more of a comfortable side. So they kind of design the cars, even though you get the performance pack, they kind of design it for comfort. It's still a comfortable a business car, premium business performance car, if that makes sense. It's still on the Mercedes side, if that makes sense. It's still on that Mercedes feeling more than on a Porsche feeling, if that makes sense, because Porsche is more like stiffer, sporty performance, and then Mercedes is more like business comfort and plushy and stuff like that. And this Polestar is somehow on the Mercedes side. Look at the picture maker. You know the picture makers? There are so many picture makers in Austria, Germany, Switzerland, and I understand why, and it makes sense most of the time, but sometimes there are too much. We have to admit, sometimes there are too much, but sometimes they are well positioned. Anyway, here are the numbers. So here you can see on the last 20 kilometers and so on, 40 or 100 kilometers, the history with what happened with the consumption. And if you go on the right side, we can see here the distance that we did, the time, and the consumption. And you can see on the last 128 kilometers, the consumption is 17 kilowatt hour, which is very good, because this is a drive test car and most of the people will come and drive this car pretty quick. I think I can make you space here if I can do that. And for my trip, because I drive kind of aggressive, I have like 23.4 current trip. Yeah, 23.4, and I don't understand why it didn't go a little bit ahead, but man, it's so pleasant. It's really good. The armrest is perfectly positioned here. You have two cup holders, wireless charging with air, so it can kind of ventilate the phone down here. The armrest here, it's soft material almost everywhere you touch. The sound system on this performance package that comes with this Bang & Olufsen, or I think it has Bauer & Wilkins sound system. Oh, that's good. It has 25 speakers and 1610 watt power outlet, so the sound is crisp, and I tested before. It's really good. It's really good. Now you can go back to the navigation. And I like the screen, it's so well positioned. 14.5-inch screen, it's big, it's perfect positioned, so you can see there a lot of stuff easy. The pedals and the brakes, even though I was expecting on this performance model to come with some aluminum pedals, they are not aluminum pedals, but surprisingly, I have to turn around here. I miss something. Surprisingly, they are quite good. So I have to go here on the right. This is so pleasant driving it in the city. I love how easy you can drive it in the city. I don't know, I think I almost show you everything, guys, about this car. Look at this, man, it's so easy to turn it in small spaces. That's the surprising part. It's extremely easy to drive it on small streets, on those areas. I think I already make an idea about the car, and I think we don't have to drive and to keep the video until there, but definitely I will have another video where you can see the test drive without talking, and I will have the review, the full review video, and there you can get even more information, technical data, exterior, interior, multimedia. I will go in more detail, so definitely check out that video as well. Yeah, I think I will stop around. Look at this. For example, if you want to go here on this street, you can go extremely easy, just like that. And the turning circle, even though at first sight didn't seem to be extremely good, it works quite fine also on those small streets. And go back in reverse, and you have the reverse camera, which have a very good resolution, and you can go around so easy. And it has also an interesting sound from outside, so that people can definitely hear it. So I didn't even need to look on the window, man. It's crazy. I look only on the screen. I didn't even need to look on the windows to see what's happening around the car, and if some other cars will come from the back. So you can park it extremely easy, and it's so pleasant to drive it. It's extremely pleasant. I will stop around here and I'll show you the numbers, and then we will end up this video. So guys, here you can see all the numbers, and you saw before I already show you. This is the consumption. The most important is this one on long term, but this is for my trip. 23.5 history here, and that's it. I hope the video was useful. I hope you get some useful information from here. If you have any question, ask me down below, whatever question you have. I have to tell you guys, if you have the money, if you're on the market for an electric car, this Polestar 3 might be an amazing SUV for your family and for your heart. And if you like the cars that are comfortable, but in the same time they give you that push and power, this might be the one for you. So definitely go and test drive it. That was the video. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.